gonna fuck up the night. Black lights, spaceships fly.
Hello everybody, I am going to show you guys a little teeny thing I learned. Not last week, the week before, I got my hair bleached, right? And I'll put the other clip in here of my one tone with this product after my bleaching. So it's been like a week and a half, 2 weeks or so since I last toned my hair. Now, because toner is obviously pretty much not permanent, the longer you leave it on, if you want something a little bit longer lasting, I really recommend like a really deep dark purple semi-permanent hair dye. It's a really cheap way to tone hair. It isn't forever, no, but it is really fucking strong versus, you know, doing the old developer and toning things. But if that's what you're into, who cares? So this is what my hair looks like at the moment, right? So it's obviously gonna get a little toned today because it's only a week and a half, a couple more days, and I will be way too busy to be doing this, so it's gonna get a little tone before our Christmas week. So obviously, as you can see, I'm gonna show you something too, is that where my silvery color is, some people may think that that's because my hair is more bleached there or something like that for the toner, the colors to stick a bit more. It's actually just from when I dyed my hair African violet, and that's just what it did to it. So it kind of like fucked ass that toned it. So I've obviously still got some old purple in my ends that are, you know, slowly washing out. But that's not what we're worrying about. So that's what that is, if anybody's asking. That's just old toner, old hair colour that's a little bit more stuck, which is why I said about the, if you really want to have a little bit longer term toner. This actually does go quite yellow after a while, probably after a couple of months, pretty much. So, just for today, I'm going to show you guys what this is going to do. So as you can see, probably that light is stupidly bright. There is some bits that obviously are still quite silvery, and the other parts that are, you know, coming out a little bit quicker, which is okay because you cannot always get a 150% perfect bleaching. But I tell you now, sugar plums, the ladies that did my hair, as always, you guys always do a great job, so I don't give a fuck. And once this toner's on, holy heaven, that sun is so bright. I will show you guys, and in the video that is before, you'll be able to see how it stays pretty much like this anyway. But keep in mind, this toner, the longer you leave it on, the longer it is going to not need a tone for. So you might end up with a purple tint for a week, and then it will drop down to a silver, and then it will drop back through to the yellowies like it's doing here. Because when I put the one on last week before, it had like a really light purple tinge, and now obviously we're at this stage where it's at the yellow is starting to come back, that blondie sort of color. So yeah, I'm just gonna like get all ready, ignore my $2 apron, and I will show you this a little bit more speed up and whatnot. Also, I totally just forgot to mention, I wet my hair. So I wet it to like dampness, put a little bit of conditioner through, brush it in, and then I start applying, because I leave this on for 20 minutes or so. It's 10 times easier to get into your hair. So, okay, so I've obviously wet it, like, it's pretty wet. Now there's no like trick other than the tricks I'm showing you to this little thing. So I'm just running a little bit of conditioner through, just because obviously my hair, I don't wash it, like I have a routine with my hair, so like right now it's like the day that it would usually be getting washed, so it's a little, you know, frisky, and to be able to do this like without it, you know, being a waste of product, because product doesn't come cheap these days. This is the way that I do it to make it work. You can leave this on for longer if you really want to go for like a really, really, you know, strong sort of lilac. I don't think that it will go too much darker than that, obviously, unless you leave it on for about an hour or something. Maybe reapply. You might get a little tint of blue, a dark purple for a couple of weeks, and then a light lilac, and then it'll fade to silver through to yellow. But that's how it works, obviously, when things are not permanent, like proper toners, I think. And I'm not even a hairdresser, but anyway. So, okay, it's kind of like ran through. I don't think I've got my brush in here, but I will just do that off camera, and I'll quickly show you. So I don't have the other bottle with me, but I bought this for Christmas. It was a pair online for $40. This is only the 350ml, but I mean, like, I've only used about this much of it in my first tone, give or take, maybe a little less, so it's actually still pretty much full. And this one actually came with a mask. So this came with a masking conditioner, which actually was quite strong itself. And this here is strong too. So this is the product. No lie, there's nothing else on my hair. I'm not going to magically fucking put something else on. And this is how I tone my hair, preferably when I'm running on a budget, when I am, you know, trying to be a rich bitch without being a rich bitch. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. This is how I tone my hair when I'm on a budget. So, and it works a treat. I actually ordered a whole load of colours for this Christmas to do onto my hair, but I won't drop the name of the company, but they haven't delivered my shit. And I have bought from there before about 5-6 times, and I have no idea why on earth all of a sudden this one little company has decided to screw my Christmas up. You're a Grinch, mate, you're a Grinch. But anyway, so this time around I just had to go get my hair bleached because it was already pre-booked and organised for Christmas. So it's the last appointment for the year. They were closing, Thought I was going to be able to put some real wicked colours in my hair this year. This Christmas year, but not so much. So I had to go the other route and buy a purple shampoo to fuck with. I have actually used this stuff before in the past as well, hence why I liked it so much. So I will be back. Okay, so while I was away, I found the other one because I was ready to grab my hairbrush. This here is the mask. Beautiful, beautiful colour. Beautiful colour. As you can see, very dark. Anyway. So, we'll get into this. I'll try and keep you guys on camera, but it's probably not going to happen. Right. We are baking. You actually don't have to bake with this shit on. You just leave it 20 minutes. It is 12:50. So, and I can already tell you now, it's already sticking. Okay, y'all, this is us. We're 12 minutes in. 12 minutes. She's definitely going to be a little lilac-y, but you will see, you will see. So it's now 1, and obviously I finished at 10 so it's been about 30 minutes. We've left this luxurious concoction on. So I will just quickly wash off and show you. I thought I'd just leave it on to show you guys what a 30-minute would, kind of look like. And then in a couple of weeks' time, I'll show you some of what it kind of like fades out to and whatnot. So, and washed out. I have just put like a lot of conditioner throughout my hair. I'm going to leave it until tonight because normally I have a shower at night after I've cleaned the house. So I'm just going to put my conditioner on and leave it for the day because this stuff does usually dry your hair. I mean, it's like anything, right? So I'm kind of giving it a bit of a mask for the rest of the afternoon. It's not going to matter. It'll get washed out later. So this is what it's looking like anyway. Okay. So obviously it was about 30 minutes that I had it in my hair for. And as y'all can see, it definitely did some damage. So I'll try to find my part if I can. So this is what my hair, oh my god, I just got it in my eyeball. So this is what my hair looks like right now. Obviously still wet. Definitely did some toning, faux show. Like I said, the longer you leave it, the more chance it will leave a hue of lilac purple sort of tone. I know that you guys are gonna see that here where it has left a hue. A lot of colour actually rinsed out in the bath because obviously I did it over the bath, and it was just flooding out purple, but it did do something. So yeah, this is what we have got. I'll show you guys a little bit closer. So I'll just quickly finish brushing it out because clearly okay. So anyhow, this is what it's looking like. Okay, so as you can see, it didn't do a bad job at all. I kind of maybe didn't put enough there, which I did wonder as I was putting it on. But this is what it looks like, which I think it's beautiful. It's perfect. It's not too much. It's a little ombre-y kind of like a thing. And etc. But it has worked. So this is what it looks like. And before, as you could tell, it was very yellow after a couple of weeks. Like I said, the longer you leave it, if I did a second app right now, it would be like all over like that. These parts here have really only just gone a bit icy, a little purpley, just a teeny smidge, but well, you know, my root area where my most recent bleaching was, but it kind of breaks it a little bit. So anyhow, this is what we've got. This is what we're working with.